Hey YouTube, I don't know if you can hear me, but I came outside to shovel, and then I just looked at the tree, looked at this nest, and I just realized we have been given the greatest gift. You know, the greatest gift. I don't know if you can see the snow falling, but the snow is falling. It's beautiful. And you know, Earth is hurting. Mother Earth and Papa Time is hurting. We own nothing. We own none of this. The trees, the skies, these snowflakes. We own nothing. And yet we continue to take and take and take from the animals, from the food we eat. I mean, animals have to be produced in such mass production just so we could eat and eat. You know, the resources in Africa, yes, so I could hold this iPhone in my hand. You know, to the cars that emit all these emissions. I mean, and this is a gift, and yet it doesn't seem like we are very thankful and very appreciative. We are destroying the earth. I mean, from everything that we do, not even speaking about the violence, just speaking on the day-to-day mass production of everything. Like, think about how many cows they have to mass produce, how many chickens. You know, like everything is just how many trees they have to cut down to build our houses, to build the massive properties. I mean, we are selfish. And I just feel like we have to get better as humans. We have to get better as tenants of this earth. Because again, we don't own the earth. We were given the earth. We were sent here and birthed here as a way to live and thrive and serve purpose, to serve the earth. And like with everything that's going on, and then humans and people have the audacity to not only violate Earth, but then we have the audacity to go out into space. We were never given dominion over space. The Creator gave us the Earth to roam freely, and yet a few people in power profit off it. Like, we pay for water, one of the most naturalist things. We pay for lettuce, we pay for apples, we pay for things that naturally should be free. And yet, it is never enough. People want to make profit. People want more and more money. Like, we have millionaires, we have billionaires. Like, what does any one person need with $1 billion? To build things, to decide, oh, we're gonna go in space, we're gonna build on space, we are gonna have living facilities on space. Like, that is such a slap in the face to the Creator. Like, He never gave you space. that doesn't belong to you. Like, the audacity of humans to just be so entitled to everything. I'm drained and I'm tired. I cried this morning because, again, all over the world, people are suffering. Animals are suffering. I heard heard a Michael Jackson song from years ago, and he said, "Do the elephants even still trust us?" Like, think back. There was a time where we cohabitated with animals. We cohabitated with nature. Like, we they fed us, we fed it. They nurtured us, we nurtured it. And now we just take and take and take. We smoke, we pollute the air. Like I said, we kill every animal in the sea and on land. So much so to the thought that they're even cloning animals. I mean, it's sickening, you know. Africa, they are raping Africa from all its natural resources, and then that just goes to show how wonderful the Creator is, because as much as they take from Africa, the Creator produces and produces. That's how you know that Africa was the original land, because what land could still produce and produce years and years after being raped, and graped? You know, the trees, the water, everything is polluted, everything is just mines. Like, we are selfish. I pray that in this upcoming year and beyond, that we gain more gratitude, that we treat this earth and this life as a gift, that we become humble, that we become thankful, that we serve it in some form or fashion just to show our appreciation, that we pay homage, and then we stop killing each other in order to get the best of the best, to get more, to this mines, and no, this is mines. And you know, it's funny to me that there's even speaks about putting up a wall. Like, again, we were put here to roam this earth freely. It's man that set borders and boundaries. Like, who gives you the right? The people who you are trying to keep out the country, technically, that is their land. When there was a war between them and Texas conquered that land years ago, that's theirs. Who can give any one person dominion to be like, this is mine, and this is mine, and borders and walls? Like, how dare you? It's all so upsetting, and I don't know if people don't know enough, people don't care enough, people don't know how to stand up. But I mean, I feel like it's time for us all to stand up for what's right. Let's fight for this earth, let's fight for the animals, let's fight for the trees, let's fight for the air. You know, they're doing all this controlling the weather. I saw a video where this lady was speaking about the strange fog that's going on in Kenya. Fog in different parts of the world. And then there's a movie that's due to come out in the spring called The Fog. They are manipulating the weather. And it's crazy to me. You know, with them wanting to block out the sun in a few years, like, and again, I don't know if people don't know enough, people don't care enough, people feel like their voices don't matter, but why are we just allowing them to manipulate weather, to manipulate the oceans, and just, I mean, we're gonna pay for that in karma, because you reap what you sow. And to go messy and tampering with God's creation, oh, I fear for us when he decides to put down his wrath. So again, I just hope that we could get better, that we could simplify our lives and cut out some of the unnecessaries, that somehow we could learn, we could speak up, we could make petitions on stop messing with the weather, stop messing with the water, stop playing around in outer space. You start messing around with outer space, like they were saying. I don't know if it was clickbait or AI, the unidentified objects that was in the sky over certain cities. I mean, leave those areas alone. You keep messing around with territory areas, you gonna blank around and find out. You know what that saying say? Because we're human. No matter how much money you have, you're human. You don't own the earth. You don't own the time. You don't own the universes and the other planets. Leave those things alone. It's becoming to be too much. Leave the animals alone. I mean, if we wake up one day and there's no more cows and there's no more chickens, okay, we will have to deal with that, but stop mass producing them. It's not okay. Again, because in some of them, in most cases, they're not even real. They've got to the point to where they're cloning them. Nothing's natural. Again, we are destroying the earth. And when it's all said and done and the clock runs out, there'll be nobody to blame but us. Because we did this. Our greed, our entitlement. Humans did this. Humans that were given this as a gift. He didn't have to put us on this earth. He didn't have to create a world for us. He didn't have to. But he did. And he continues to do it. He continues to allow us to just keep digging a hole for ourselves, digging a hole for ourselves, digging a hole for ourselves. And it seems like the more money that people have, the more God-like they try to be. The more they try to top God, the more they try to outdo God. Oh, God did this? Oh, well, I'm about to do this. I'm about to create a device that blocks out the sun. Like, what? I'm about to create something that'll take me out to outer space. What? We're not God, people.